So, any more questions? No.
Yes. Can I ask? If let's say today, I were to rank my so-called SEO to page one, number one, is there a possibility that my competitors can overtake me? And if let's say no, does it mean that after I rank it number one, I don't have to do anything else anymore?
Good question. Very good question. It depends on your market and depends how competitive your market is. For example, if you are in the furniture manufacturing business, and a lot of these guys don't even have website. So you rank SEO to your industry. If a lot of guys don't have a website to begin with, your SEO will be faster to rank. That's for sure. And because a lot of them do not have website, you have very little competitor. So you probably can afford to last like 3-5 years before all these fellas wake up and start to have website and start to do SEO, right? That is in the industry like that. But if you are a property agent, you rank tomorrow, tomorrow or next week, you see people overtake you. So it depends on how competitive your market is, really, right? Did I answer your question? Do you rank now? Do you rank competitive or not online?
Very competitive. So if let's say they overtake me already, so I have to rank it up back again.
No. If they overtake you for certain keywords, then you go to that particular page that you're ranking for the keywords and you see how you can add more relevant content into it. And then give it, after you amend your page, give it another 3 weeks. If you have more relevant content and compared to the guy, then your page will rank. So it's about relevant content, right? Remember, you have keyword relevancy on each page, then you interlink to get the contextual relevancy, and then Google will say company A, company B. Google will see which content more relevant with the help of other animals, making sure that you don't anyhow get links and repeat keywords too many times on your page. And assuming that both are complying very well, then Google will decide which is more relevant and will rank. And more often than not, the person with the most content and the most readable content, meaning that your keywords doesn't repeat that much and all that, because Google is still an algorithm. It's an algorithm, so they look at your keyword that you're trying to rank for, make sure you don't repeat too many times. They assume that you're writing for the human. But also there's another signal where if they rank your website and if people click and people bounce off, Google will know. Then if too many of these, then Google will put your ranking lower, because that is called user experience. So now Google are looking at how to rank, not only rank your website because your keywords, your topics are all on point, better than your competitor. You talk about durians better than your competitor. So like your competitor, for example, your competitor talks about the durian, the taste, the texture, and all that. You decide to talk about the plantation, the history of the durian plantation, history of this type of durian and all that. You definitely will be more relevant, right? Because your competitor don't bother to talk about that. Most people won't talk about that. Most people will talk about like, the taste of whatever blood durian or whatever, right? The taste and all that, right? But you go further. You go one step further. Oh, this is from the plantations, and you describe more about the plantations, the historical of this type of durian and stuff like that. Of course, you will rank higher, right?